today's video, we're gonna find out how much horsepower my stock 300Z makes after 20 years of use and abuse from multiple different owners. Then when we get back, we're gonna fix a few small things with it. It'll progress it a little further in its resto mod. Now, I wanna figure out how much horsepower it has before I go spending thousands of dollars on mods to make this thing faster, because if I do that without an engine that's healthy, I literally did it for no reason. Welcome to today's episode. Should I have done a compression test? Yes. Could I have done a leak down test? Yes. But we're just gonna put it on the dyno and see what the heck happens. Now, a sensible individual would run a compression test or a leak down test on this motor. If you wanna see how to do that and a proper explanation of how an engine loses power over time, go check out Big Time's video on that. They literally uploaded that video a week before I was scheduled to go to this event that I had on my calendar for like a month. So convenient timing. I could have done any one of those tests from tools from like Harbor Freight or Amazon, or some would probably argue that I could have done that 3.5 months ago when I bought the car. Probably would have been a good idea. But you know what's more fun than that is going to a dyno event and putting your own car on a dyno to see how much power to the wheels it makes. There's actually a dyno event, it's a public one, so I'm beyond excited because I have never, ever, not once, put a single car that I've owned on a dyno. This is gonna be sweet. There's gonna be a bunch of other cool cars there. I'll show you, we'll look around while we're there too, check out some of their cool cars. I didn't vlog any of it because I think vlogging in public is scary. I guess you could say vlogging in public is kind of cringy. I don't know. I'm just a normal person. I don't like doing that. Let's head to TPG Tuning. Figured on the way to the event, we'll get some little on-ramp pull here with the stock exhaust and everything. Not bad. Not bad. Hell yeah. A little spunky, but nothing crazy. She's a little spunky. She's stuck at stock. So now we can smell the oil burning. DQ problems and or the exhaust leak that I have that goes right into my cabin. As a car guy, I think 3 of the coolest things you can do with your car is have it dynoed, race it, and or mod it. Today I pulled up to TPG and I did a little snooping around while I was there and checked out some of the cool cars. A couple things that caught my eye were this white GTR. The white GTR was sick, big turboed. This Eagle Talon that was fully carboned out and spec'd for racing. And then they're actually known for tuning imports, and they have this brand new WRX. Making over 1,000 wheel horsepower, and I did actually get a clip of that on the dyno, so we'll play that in a second here. I actually ran into somebody that I knew that had a cool Isuzu Amigo, and that he's been restoring. His name's Ryan. He also has a really cool Bronco, old Bronco. It's sick. And I just did a little snooping around, yapping, and I was just checking out all the cool cars. There's a bunch of Evos, a bunch of Subarus, a Mustang with a Whipple on it, an old El Camino, some Euro stuff, and it was sick. It was pretty cool event that they threw. And all these cars on the dyno are gonna make mine look like a literal go-kart because they make at least 500, 400 wheel, and we're gonna be lucky if we make over 200. So after I was done snooping around, I got lucky and a spot opened up at noon. I should have had to wait till 6 p.m. to get the thing dynoed. They put her on the dyno and strapped her down. I was pumped. I was ready to see if this engine makes at least 200 wheel. So a healthy number should be like 225, 235 for these cars, depending if you have like an auto or a manual. I've never actually put the stock exhaust from outside. All right, my car made a puny little 228 to the wheel and about 200 foot-pounds of torque, so that means this thing is healthy. It's still leaking a lot, but it's healthy. So let's check out some of these other cars on the dyno that they had that day. All right, now that you guys got to see all those actual cars on the dyno, let's head back to the shop. I got to fix these door handles. This happened about a week ago. Both door handles went out in the same week. This is my daily driver. It was awful. I had to climb in through my window for like a week straight. So let's go fix that, spray paint the other mirror cap probably, and a couple other miscellaneous things. Next video, we'll probably be painting the front end of the car. And then after that, we have racing and modding and a bunch of other fun stuff to do. So make sure to hit that subscribe and like button, and we'll see you at the shop. All right, so I've been having an issue lately with this car where when I hit the key fob unlock button, this door gets stuck in like a halfway point on the lock after putting the window down, and it does open. If I use the key fob, the lock's fine. Okay, now it's working fine. I swear it's like been getting stuck in the middle here. So it's been getting stuck in like this middle point, in like purgatory, I guess you could call it. And I swear that the motor in here for the door lock is like dying or getting really tired. Okay, yeah, now it's. I swear, like it literally just worked, and we weren't rolling when I got it, and my reaction was, I drove 1,200 miles across the US for a wedding, and this door didn't work, I swear. Okay, well at least I don't have to cut the door handle off. We can just take the door apart and do everything the correct way instead of having to break into it. We could kill two birds with one stone and take the mirror off to paint it. That way I don't have to mask the whole car off, because the bolt's for the mirror right here.
That would make it a
That wouldn't be a bad idea, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you watched the video where I restored the interior on this, I already have this door panel apart and everything. You should go watch that if you haven't. But you just pop these little guys out, starting with your vent. And then the vent itself, well, that's the vent tube. This is the vent and the little door insert. And then it pops out. And I just, probably not a good idea, but I just hang it over top of the thing like this very nicely. Now we gently set aside the door card. I'm gonna try and swap the door handle without taking the window and stuff out. If I drop this one in here, I'm in for a bad time. The hard part is that bolt is still like holding something. Now it's not. See these rods like down in here? These are what actually connect here and open your door and push it up or down. You open your door handle, this thing pushes down on the thing, and then this slides out, just like that. So I need to reuse this. I need to save this. Door handle, no, it's already grimy anyways. The other one just failed, so we're gonna replace this one. So the hard part is not getting the door handle apart. The hard part is getting to the lock actuator, which you guys can't see it, but it's in here. That then controls this electronically. I still have to take the whole door apart. See that? So there's 3 of these, and then the one over here. That clamps your windshield, your window into there. So now those are out. It's just as easy as, ta-da, that's it. So here's the new door lock actuator. But I took a look and it looks like that I ordered 2 passenger sides, which is good for me because now we can finish taking this apart, and this is actually the correct part. We're good, yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay. Damn magnet on the mic.
I have to figure out how to unscrew it from the inside here. Hold please while I watch a YouTube video and or just figure it out.
I'll be right back.
So cameraman's a smart cookie, and it's really tight and hard to reach spot, and I didn't have the correct Phillips. So just popped her in there. And this is the tiny little guy we get out. I give you props, cameraman. Thank you. You can talk. You're allowed to talk.
You're welcome.
You're not, like, I'm not mean to you. Am I mean to you?
No.
Yeah, they're gonna think I'm mean to you now.
Nah.
They're gonna be like, he abuses his cameraman.
I'll fight back.
Fight back. All right, now to get the last other tiny screw. So it just has the one plug on the bottom here. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm gonna unplug this and then swap it out for the new one and then put it back together.
And test her out and see if my door lock works. Because if we did all this and the door lock doesn't work, it'd be real sad. Just putting the window back in. Got one, I got one, I dropped it. Just when I thought things were going all too well. Just a minor inconvenience, but haha!
No way that worked that well.
It was that easy. Dude, the flashlight in the end is clutch.
Yeah, that's gonna be so nice.
Did it go the whole way to the other side?
Yep, whole way.
No way, dude. It's not getting stuck in the middle?
Nope.
Heck yeah, all right. So door handle, door lock actually replaced, door handle replaced. See how long the Amazon special lasts. The other one's been running for 2 weeks now, so give it some time. I'm gonna pop this mirror off now because we already have the panel and everything off. It's late the next day. Sun's about to set already. So I didn't reattach the whole door, so I can just pop her, maybe. Okay, politely set that down. Ah! We'll just, that'll work. I'm gonna take the mirror off and then I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna start prepping it for paint. So like scuff it lightly and then tape everything off. 1, 2, and I'm doing this at my own house because I went to the gym today and I don't feel like driving the whole way to the shop just to take the mirror off and paint it when I can do it on the back patio. Don't tell my landlords. That's it. That was pretty easy. I've been driving around without a mirror for like 2 days now. So I was just really worried about the spiderweb cracking you can see here. That's why I sanded it down. I hit it with just 320, just knocked all of that down, knocked all the bumps to feel off, and now we're just gonna grab some cardboard, slap her on the ground. We're gonna give her a quick paint job. I might even try this plastic adhesion promoter I have out. It'll add like a couple hours to my steps, but these mirror caps are plastic, so I wanna make sure that the paint adheres to it because I got the cheap spray paint. So I think every little bit should help. I don't have to mess up the floor like I usually do. Hit her with a little bit of this stuff. Dry wipe with the tack cloth, wet with this, then dry wipe with another one of these. Gonna test this stuff out. It's supposedly for plastics and vinyl, so we'll see how it goes. Isha bish Mally. Whoops, probably shouldn't do that.
I like barely coated it. I don't know.
I guess I'm doing the whole mirror now. All right, we leave it go.
Yeah, we'll see how this turns out. I'm not sure that plastic promoter is gonna do too hot.
Hit it with a little bit of this a few times, then a little bit of this a few times. Maybe it'll look halfway decent. I don't know, we'll see. Elegant processes require an elegant solution. If it's stupid, but it works, is it really stupid? You tell me. I'm worried the spider web cracking might show through. It's kind of hard to see. It's a little dark in here. Last step of painting. I might wet sand it and buff it like a couple days later. We'll find out when I get to that point. The 2K is very potent. Well, there's some runs there. That's great. So the more that I'm reading this cheap ass spray paint, I should have got something a little bit more expensive because I don't think that this can be clear coated. There's nothing on it about applying clear coat or when you can. But I'm already 3 or 4 coats deep. I don't know, we'll find out if it looks halfway decent in the morning. God. Oh man. Okay, yeah, that paint was definitely not supposed to be clear coated. It looks like I primed it, like this is, the spoiler's primed. And you can still see the spiderweb cracking through it a little bit. Take number 2. I didn't read direction. Haphazardly taped this off. I ran out of paper, unfortunately. One bad thing though. After this first paint job, you can still see some of the spider webbing. It was probably smacked, hit in the parking lot, on the road, whatever. Anything is better than nothing at this point. I'm gonna cut off the excess tape. I'm gonna scuff it again, and I'm gonna skim it with a little bit of Bondo to see if that hides that a little more. And then I'm gonna redo the paint job just with the paint. Take 2. We do it twice, so we do it nice. Did a few more coats of bodywork than I wanted to. I don't know if it's really gonna help with the spider webbing. I think this mirror was hit. And I'm spraying it with $9 paint again. Makes me a little sad, not gonna lie. Hopefully it turns out better than it did the first time because it turned into like a matte gray because you're not supposed to clear it. Go me for not reading directions. Mirror done. I sat 5.5 hours after I painted it and left, but I went like this to wipe some dust off, left a good smudge mark in it, and it's rattle can paint, so it turned out like shit because it was $9. We're gonna revisit this. I admit I should have just bought some nicer quality paint. It was my own fault. Gotta live with it. It is black like the other mirror, and I got rid of all the spider webbing on it, but it's just gonna have to something I'm gonna live with for a little bit until I can afford to buy another one. So GK Tech has some cool ass mirrors online. Maybe we'll pick those up at some point. They're like 135 bucks. It's not a bad price. I got a little intake cover to pop on now. The little filter goes over this filter right here that I didn't realize wiggles around that much. That's important. Wow, missing a bolt. Missing a lot of bolts on this thing. It's supposed to help with water pickup, so you don't pick up water. And I hope I bought the right size. If not, this can be really funny when it doesn't fit. Please use caution when driving your vehicle during heavy rainstorms to stay away from deep puddles. I feel like that should be pretty obvious. I mean, if you don't really know much about cars, I can see why, you think running through puddles might be a good idea. A stretchy doodad. I have the worst ADHD ever. Oh wow, it's got a nice cutout from the bumper there. Do you see that? That looks healthy. We'll have to get a new one of these soon. Come on, you little bastard. Dude, why is this so hard to put on? Dude, did I get is this like not the right size? Dude, there's no way in freaking heck that's gonna, I got the wrong one. That's embarrassing. I realized I definitely need a new filter looking at this, and I need a new mounting bracket. We'll have to add that to the to-do list, I guess. It doesn't get any shorter. Ugh. So I think soon I'm going to be painting this part, the front bumper. I might paint the hood, I haven't decided yet. And then the roof, the paint on the roof is really, really rough. And it's got all these little white specks, which I think are from me buffing and it flying in the air and then it landing on it. It's hard to say. Some of it's like actually through to the primer. Like this is a big scratch right here. So this needs addressed soonish. I want to vinyl wrap it maybe. Let me know what you guys think in the description. And then the wing here, I was driving to North Carolina for my mom's wedding and it started to like pivot significantly far and like tapping. So I stopped at a random Home Depot and got 3M tape and just slapped it on there. And this was literally like a week ago and I haven't fixed it yet. So whoever installed this spoiler did a really bad job initially. It wasn't me, I bought it like this. Debating on getting a different spoiler. Let me know what you guys think about the Nismo one, like the more square one with the little bar in the middle. A lot of people do duckbills on these things. I'm still on the fence. That's like for a future video. I wanna get this thing painted, buffed and stuff more before I do any exterior mods. I also picked up some stickers. These were test prints. Maybe I'll put like 10 of them on the website for you guys for like $2, $2.50 just for the envelope and the stamp. Let's put one on the car. Everybody knows those stickers add 10 horsepower. I just think it's cool that you guys follow what I'm doing in my journey. And if this video seems like it's kind of been all over the place, it's because it has. I have massive ADHD, and I ran out of budget. I ended up spending a bunch of parts money on the door stuff, and like I ended up spending over 150, 180 bucks on parts and $100 for the dyno. So like the budgets on these videos, they're just getting out of control, and they're going to continue to get more out of control. Yay for my wallet. I don't really have an outro for this video planned. You guys want to see me paint this thing? I got an exhaust in the mail from a company that's going to be in a video soon, and I have my own exhaust that I'm going to install. We'll do a little comparison video. I got to paint this thing, do some more cosmetic stuff like fix the roof and whatnot, redo some of the trim around it whenever I do all that. Oh, we're going to autocross the sucker soon, like literally this month. Like as you're watching this video, a week later I will be going to autocross hopefully, and I just have to fix up the suspension in the front still. Boy, that's all on the to-do list. Probably do that after autocross. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all my Patreon supporters, everybody who helps me out along this journey with advice, picking me up from places, doing whatever. You guys in the Discord are awesome, giving me a lot of knowledge and just keeping track of your guys' builds, and it's cool. I love the interaction, and I like the community that I'm creating, and I want to continue creating a community where people are loving and caring and nice and stuff, and I think it's really cool. I'm getting kind of sappy, but thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. We'll see you in the next video.